Hi, Messy Nick here, and I'm doing a YouTube video on a Rise of Nations in honor of JDusmcJJD. He's one of my friends and fellow subscribers. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce his name, but a really nice guy, and his brother just came back from Afghanistan. So in honor of him, I went to Pearl Harbor and got this cool hat. Anyway, so like I said, I'm going to be doing the Romans versus Germans. And I'm going to try to make it historic, so I'm starting in the Classic Age. As you guys probably know, the Romans had the power of Caesar. So their three special soldiers is the Legion, Caesar's Legion, and the Praetorian Guard. Alright guys, so I am going to pick up when the cities reached a better age. Right now we're just citizens, kind of. So I'll kind of come back when I have better units and everything. Hey guys, Messy Nick update. I just leveled up in age with the Romans. I have a huge stack of Caesar's legions right here for my army. I have a ton of farms. I just built a new city, and I renamed my capital JDusmcJJD, the YouTube guy. I'm honoring the guy whose brother came back from Afghanistan. And I just built this new colony. They named it for me, but I'm probably going to name it my fellow YouTube mates' names. So I'll get back to you once I've reached maybe 2 more ages and explain what's going on with the Romans. Hi guys, Messy Nick here, and I'm doing pretty good. I got a lot of resources. My enemy's doing a little bit better, but he's on hard, or whatever genders the computer player. But my city, JDusmcJJD, the YouTube player, is doing really well. It's guarded by a huge fort of Praetorian Guard, which are about to become Fusiliers. I just named this city the ex-Prince of Macedon X in honor of the Prince of Macedon, and it is doing very well. It has my first monument, which is being built right now, called the Terracotta Army. It has a fort, and it has some knights and a general guarding it, and I just built the city that they named for me, but next time, next couple ages, when I show some more footage, it's going to be named something different, and I plan to make the city a port city, so a lot of warships and everything. Hey guys, Messy Nick here. I'm back with the Romans, and I'm in the industrial age. My economy is booming. 2 new cities that you haven't seen is Multi-Lady Jaja, which is named after a YouTube user, one of my best friends. Then we have Dragon Garchomp 12. He is a Pokemon kind of YouTuber, so he loves Pokemon, and he's been my friend for a while now. Really good friend. Right now, I sent all my infantry that I got from the Terracotta Army, and I put them here, and there's been harsh border wars right here with my new colony. And I made an airfield, so I've been bombing here and there with some biplanes on his territory. And my navy hasn't upgraded, so he has submarines and he's kind of battleships and everything. So right now I'm going to upgrade my units. So I'm going to come back once the fighting starts. Alright guys, Messy Nick here. One of our first major battles. I have my artillery moved in. I just captured one of his cities on the map there, and I'm pretty much dominating him. My infantry from the Terracotta Army and my armored cavalry and armored artillery and a general are just pillaging some of his coastal cities, and we're moving mainland where he has a huge source of economy. Right now his navy is very powerful, but once I have enough metal, I'll upgrade all these colonial ships into big old battleships. Just going to show you some of my cities. I built Angkor Wat, Terracotta, so I'll come back once got all those. Hey guys, Messy Nick here, and the war between me, the Romans, and the Germans is raging on. I've pretty much modernized all my cities. I just conquered this one, which I named Mushroom Guy 12 because he was my first YouTube subscriber. Really nice guy. Check out his channel. And then another subscriber of mine and friend is WRH959, or 959, and he's a really good friend, but sadly his city right now is just full of troops and it's constantly being attacked. The German city of Frankfurt right here is being bombed by my Air Force. Large Navy battles are like raging in this little canal, and it looks like his Navy just won. My cities are in pretty good shape. They've been barely touched, and here I have a handful of infantry, which I'm going to send right now to WRH 959 city. And hopefully when you send more soldiers, you can like... Hey guys, Messy Nick here once again. I'm in Modern Age, and I got all these aircraft carriers, and I think I'm finally starting to win. I'm bombing some of his cities. I pretty much took out a lot of his resources, but he still has a lot of cities. What else? The battle in WRH 959 still rages on. It's still like really just blacked out. Like there was at least 80 times that it kept shifting, and it was like crazy. Frankfurt is finally giving way after my siege. And my battleships and aircraft carriers are suffering from the submarines, but they're still trying to bomb Linz, another German city. So that's just about it. No new cities yet. But my plan is to build a lot of artillery and just have this giant offensive, which is what the Russians did in Stalingrad in World War II. Anyway, I'll film some more game footage once I have my little offensive. Alright guys, I've finally captured the German capital. Only about 20 seconds left till I've controlled the whole German territory. My cities have been really strong, and at the end, I stuck through with the Stalingrad plan and made tons and tons of artillery. Like, look at all this artillery, it's nuts. And I just kept bombing my way through. Me and the German guy who are playing used so many nukes. We're on our last nuke Armageddon and no one wants to use it. So if he's smart, he'll use it just as a suicide kind of thing. And there is now... Oh, wait 1 second. That's not the German capital. Oh, shit. That's so embarrassing. Berlin is. So I'm going to have to send all my soldiers to Berlin. So I'm going to come back once Berlin's under my control. Alright, guys. Messy Nick, I finally captured Berlin. It was fairly easy. All I had to do was just destroy a couple of factories, which were making the tanks. So now I just have all my artillery. And there is 38 seconds till I win this time. The Germans are pretty much dead. Their strong navy is really good, but it's out at sea far from their capital, so that's not going to do them any good. You have a couple of their cities which are burning from constant bombardment. The only city that's okay and under control is Frankfurt, but it has barely any resources. It has like a farm and a mine. And here are all my... And there I go. I won. Just the achievements. So I did fairly good this battle. It was really fun, and this was a request from, let's see, JDusmcJJD. And this is a message to his brother from Afghanistan. Thank you so much for serving in the army. You guys protect us, and you're really awesome. And to all the people I named cities after, thanks for subscribing and friending me. And you guys have just been really good and just amazing friends. Bye.